Hey guys, Joe with Bitraged. You've probably seen this channel, maybe you've heard of somebody promoting the coins that they're also promoting. It's called JR Business. If you look on their channel, they do videos about crypto, they do videos about stock, they do videos about drop shipping and social media, pretty much everything. And they claim to be really knowledgeable and experts on pretty much everything. So that's great, right? We need more knowledgeable people in this community. So let's see what they can teach us about crypto.
Guys, if you're not in crypto, you need to pay attention to it. Watch the JR Business video, link in description.
Yep.
Ooh man, they're really striking me with a lot of confidence here. So what else can they teach us?
So we've already made a killing today. I think we're up like 80 or 90% on our investment in 2 days.
Now don't take this wrong, but if you have this kind of a maturity level, you probably don't have a lot to say about cryptocurrency. You probably don't have a lot of knowledge about it.
So you guys know, ever since Patcoin blew up after our initial call, like 15,000%.
So why did Patcoin blow up, as they say? Well, was it because it's such a great coin and an awesome project, just a lot going for it? Or is it because these guys promoted it, then a lot of the viewers went out and bought it, which pumped the price up? There's a big difference there.
You all have been asking me non-stop, JR, what's the next Patcoin? What are your top micro coin picks moving forward?
So I don't know about you guys, but I have no idea what a micro coin even is. Is Patcoin supposed to be a micro coin? The market cap right now is about 182 million. That doesn't seem like a micro coin to me.
Yes, that is why for the past 3 days and nights till 3, 4, 5 in the morning, if you guys have been keeping up with our Snapchat, you know what we're talking about. Yep. We have been sifting through everything, finding the next coin, the next Patcoin. Exactly.
Yes, isn't it wonderful that they're willing to stay up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning just so you guys can get a chance to invest in Patcoin? Wonderful, huh? Why would you want to find the next Patcoin? Look at this chart here. This is not a natural chart. You don't want to see this kind of activity on any chart that you're thinking about investing in. It's not natural. So I'm not sure why you'd want to find the next Patcoin.
Will they be the next Patcoins? I don't know. We think so.
This should be enough right here for you to click out of the video and go somewhere else. Again, why would you want it to be the next Patcoin? This is Yobit, and this is the chart that you see here. Starts out basically nothing, and then partly because of their promotion, it goes all the way up to here, and now it's back down to where it was approximately. So why would you want to invest in the next pump and dump?
So these coins range in market cap as well as their projects that they're working on, but one thing that they have in common is the potential that we see in them.
So they say one thing we see is the potential in these projects, which gives you the idea that the projects are solid, but then they say this.
So as you guys know, we're up tens of thousands of dollars on Patcoin now. Let's do it all over again, take some of these profits and invest them in what we think could be the next Patcoin or the next coin to go to the moon.
So again, it has nothing to do with the coin or the project behind it. Basically what they're doing is exploiting their viewers so that they can take advantage of these big spikes. They promote a coin, a bunch of viewers go and buy it. They've already bought in, so at the top they sell out, take a huge profit, and then it dumps and comes back down. So they're exploiting their viewers for monetary gain.
Just a second ago, I said, yeah, all these coins can be bought on Cryptopia right now. Well, they just threw us a curveball. I just got a text saying Cryptopia stopped all new accounts from being set up. So I don't know why they do this. Binance did it and Bittrex did it too.
If you don't understand why the exchanges have closed down, then you probably don't have enough knowledge about crypto to even make any sort of valuable advice at all. It's really simple why they're closing down. Cryptopia has had a ton of new users and a ton of new volume going through their servers, so they've been trying to update. Binance, same thing. Bittrex, same thing. They're just trying to manage the volume of new users coming in. And if you don't understand how that works, you probably shouldn't be giving advice on crypto. putting all that aside, let's take a look at some of the coins they've chosen to promote and see if you actually want to put your money in these coins.
DFS. We're kicking it off with the smallest rank. This is coin number 804. Pack coin was like 3 million when we found it. So this is like a fifth of pack coin. Yeah. When we found it, so it has even more potential.
If only it actually worked like that. If this was the case, then you could go down here, you could pick any of these small coins that are relatively lower cap, lower value, and get in on those and then theoretically make big money on it. Potential means nothing if there's nothing behind the project. If it's a garbage project, if there is no project, then how much potential they have means absolutely nothing.
All right, so let's get into coin number 2. It's called Noble Coin. You can still easily see this coin going to like $150 million market cap, which would put it up 10x.
Whenever I see people start to pull arbitrary numbers and say, well, this will be 150 million or 200 million or 20 billion or whatever, I start to cringe because you have to understand there has to be something behind it for it to reach those numbers. It has to be something that isn't done somewhere else, and it has to fix a problem that people are having. So you can't just pull arbitrary numbers and say, well, this is going to go to this price. There actually has to be something behind it, and I think a lot of people miss that when they're looking at new coins. They just say, well, this is only at 4 million right now, and I see coins at 20 billion, so this has a lot of potential. But if there's nothing there, it doesn't have that much potential. I want you to notice when this video was published. It was published on January 7th. Now look at the Noble chart. It was down here. On the 7th, it was down here. After they published the video, it went all the way up to here. It went from 1920 to 150. That's a huge spike, and then it dropped all the way back down till now. It's back down to 19. Now keep in mind that the market has been in a correction recently, but you see this on every chart that they recommend, every coin that they recommend you see this. So DFS coin, here it is. This is the 7th, when they started promoting it, went all the way up to here. From 354 all the way up to 6,600. So you see this on the charts that they recommend. And so what's happening here is this spike didn't happen because the coin was great. It didn't happen because the project was that good. It happened because these guys promoted it and a lot of the viewers went out and bought Noble Coin and DFS and the other coins they recommend. That's why. So they bought in down here, rode it all the way to here, and sold up here. So they're exploiting their viewers. Their viewers are pumping the coin up. They're selling out, making massive profits, and then dumping it. So you could say, well, what's wrong with that? We could make a ton of profit on this kind of an upswing. Well, the problem is that more likely than not, you're going to end up on the losing end of this deal. And that's the risk. With any of these pump and dump kind of coins, you have the risk of getting caught in the downtrend and losing a lot of money. So you have to be careful with that kind of thing.
They're really looking to bring the people together and create a better blockchain altogether.
I'm not sure what a better blockchain is, you know. You throw out a lot of these terms, better blockchain, bring people together, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't mean a whole lot. I don't care about bringing people together. What I care about is, what is this project doing that is unique, that actually solves a real problem and provides a solution that people are looking for? That's all I care about.
So here are our 6, and we're going to be giving away some of each of them. Yep, we nailed the call on Packcoin, did really well with it, and a lot of you all did really well with Packcoin.
So that's what they're recommending, and it's important to reiterate, Packcoin did not go up because Packcoin is a great project or this perfect solution to a problem. It went up simply because these guys promoted it. So saying that they nailed the call on Packcoin is misleading, because it wasn't because of any knowledge on their part that Packcoin went up. It was simply because they did a video on it, a lot of the viewers went and bought it up. It went up a little bit and then crashed. It's not because of how smart they are, it's because the viewers went and pumped it up. And so, again, they're exploiting their viewers for monetary gain by using them as the patsy to pump the coin up and then dumping it at the top. So that's what's going on here. You see that on every chart. The DFS chart, you see that. The Noble chart, you see that. On the Linda chart, you see that as well. Pretty much every coin they recommend, you see this kind of behavior, and that is something you have to really be careful of. So it sounds great, right? You can go from 345 to 6,600 and make a ton of profit. But more often than not, you're going to get caught in this downtrend, in this crash, and you're going to be left without a profit and probably lose money. These kind of investments are really, really risky. The only person that comes out ahead on these investments are the guy pumping it and the people that get in right after it is pumped. Everybody else gets caught up here and crashes. So keep that in mind. I would strongly discourage anybody going in and engaging in these pump and dump activities. It's incredibly bad for investing, and it teaches you all the worst practices for it. So if you want to be a good investor, doing this kind of thing is not going to further your knowledge. It's going to create in your mind a bias and a bent towards things that shouldn't actually happen. You would never see this kind of behavior on the stock market. It wouldn't happen. So don't engage in this kind of behavior. Anyways, guys, that's going to pretty much do it. I just want to bring this to you and talk about this because I see a lot of people get caught in this kind of behavior, and then they go out and they try and find it in other places and it can't be found. You wouldn't see this kind of behavior on an Ethereum chart or a Litecoin chart or anything like that. And so it's not consistent, and it teaches a new investor really, really bad habits. Even if you make money now on one of these trades, chances are you're going to get caught in the downtrend and you're going to lose a lot of money. There's the potential to make a lot of money, but the people who make a lot of money on these pump and dumps are the people pumping it and the people getting in right after it is pumped. So again, don't participate in these kind of activities. It's not going to make you a better investor. In fact, it's going to encourage really bad habits, and that's not what you want to see. So I wanted to bring this to you. JR Business, JR Garage, that whole team there, they're exploiting their followers for monetary gain, and they're riding the waves. If that's something you want to get into, then by all means go ahead and do that, but I would strongly discourage anyone against participating in these kind of activities. And double check everything you hear on YouTube. If you're watching any video, even our videos, double check what we say. Make sure it is based and rooted in fact, because ultimately you want to know what is actually the truth and not something that is just going to get pumped and then dropped, leaving you in the dust. Thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot more planned for you as always. Take care.